Hey everyone out there, my name is Dee, and I want to tell you about this really incredible program that is all digital and is going to help you add about 9 to 15 inches on your vertical jump. It's called Vertshock, V-E-R-T-S-H-O-C-K. Once again, that's Vertshock. It was created by professional basketball player Adam Folker and his friend Justin Darlington, who was pretty noted for a lot of things, but mostly for being the greatest dunking basketball player in the entire world. This Vertshock program is the real deal. It's going to actually help you, and it will work for you because it's worked for me. And look, I'm not even an athlete, okay? I'm not even somebody who can even begin to dunk, but I was interested in it. I like basketball. I figured, why not? And by the way, you don't have to be a basketball player necessarily to take advantage of this. I mean, if you do any type of sport that's going to require a vertical jump to be increased, this can work for you. But in my case, played basketball a lot when I was younger and wanted to get back into it a couple years later, which is now, and was realizing I'm only 5'7". I can barely reach the bottom of the hoops, let alone dunk. But believe it or not, people, when I started using the Vertshock program, I was able to actually touch the rim. I mean, I couldn't even begin to tell you how excited I am. I'm a freak of nature now, and you can be too, because it actually works. And the reason why it works is because it doesn't rely on all the principles that most people use and are familiar with when it comes to doing things like increasing vertical jumps on a player. I mean, look, you can be the most gifted athlete in the world, or you can be the most non-athletic person in the universe. And if you do things correctly, you will see results guaranteed versus what most people do, which is, kind of a habitual training. But we'll get to that. This all comes down to a little bit of a science. I'm going to throw that on you here, and I apologize. But, what Vertshock does is it deals with something about how do I put it without sounding too complicated? It's something called type 2B fibers. I know that's a lot, but just hear me out, okay? There is a difference between fast and slow twitch muscle fibers. And the key to having a crazy high vertical jump is to train your fast twitch fibers. Now, those twitch fibers basically means that your muscles are responding to your actions, and they're doing it in a quicker way it can actually spring you up, okay? That's the most non-scientific way I can put it. But what's really interesting is there's a little known subset of fast twitch fibers, and that's the type 2B fibers. Those little guys, okay, they contract like 30 times faster than any of your other muscles, pretty much. I mean, I'm just making that up. I don't know if that's true or not, but basically what I understand of the science part of this is that they contract very fast, and they are the absolute key to creating these explosive jumps. So, instead of increasing your jumps through overtraining like most jump training programs do, which, by the way, that can also cause serious injuries like patellar, tendonitis, stuff like that, okay? But using Vertshock's, technology, their breakthrough that they're kind of trying to get you to think about, they're using breakthrough exercises, basically. They laser target all those super fibers, those type 2B twitch fibers, and that's how you increase your inches. Now, that's the science, okay? It is safe. It's probably the safest thing you're going to do for yourself because it uses something called plyometrics, which if you do any type of workouts, you understand what plyometrics are. But in case you don't, basically what that does is it shocks your central nervous system into jumping higher. That's where you get that spring effect. So, you're not going to have to do any heavy weightlifting. You're not going to stunt your growth through this. It's safe for all ages and, again, I should say all experience levels. And, getting back to what I was saying about what most people do is they use all these old vertical jump programs, things like, the habitual jump training. I mean, the concept behind that is basically making you jump 1,000 times a workout and hoping, that improves your body's ability to jump. I mean, no, not really. It doesn't necessarily work like that. But the problem with those things and these type of training methods like the habitual jump training method is, it trains your sub-maximal jump height over and over again, but you're not jumping your highest at any point in the workout, nor are you training your maximum jump height abilities. So that's the problem, because with Vertshock, what they do is they drastically reduce the number of jumps per workout, so that all you're doing is you're jumping your highest on each rep. And that also trains your maximum jump height to drastically increase just naturally because you're always aiming for the top all the time. You get lightning fast results that way, people. So Does that sound good to you? Because it sure as heck sounds good to me. You know, if you want to be that person that people can't even take their eyes off and, you know, making people hold their breath through what you do, it's also going to give you a whole bunch of other stuff. For example, you're going to get a lot of explosive type power. You know, people like Jordan, you know, back in the day, Kobe, you know, in his height of domination online, you know, in the NBA and stuff. Those guys could just turn it on like that, and that's what you're going to get. You're also going to increase your lateral speed exponentially. Very important as a player. Slash your reaction time by half, because while you're training your muscles to do this, you're also going to be really able to respond so much faster. Also, too, you're going to, go without saying, be the dominant one on the court, because people are going to be wanting to give you the ball more because you're going to be the one soaring over everybody. I mean, Justin Darlington, who helped invent this, I mean, he's the guy that could take the ball and put it both his hands and put it under both his legs, grab the ball, and still dunk it. You're going to be able to do that. And I know you might laugh. I mean, you know, you're a 30-something middle-aged man. You'll be like, yeah, right. But I'm guaranteeing you, if you try Vertshock, that's exactly what's going to happen. You just got to stick to it. And like anything else in life, you got to work it. I mean, you know, it's not going to just happen overnight. But if you follow the program, which, by the way, it's only around 8 weeks. So, I mean, you know, even then, you know, you're not really committing a lot of your life to it. You're going to see that difference. Also, too, some of the things you're going to be able to do. I mean, obviously, you're going to be able to block shots off the glass, get more rebounds. You know, you can finish your moves around the rim. You know, if you're on a team and you're a basketball player, your coach is going to have to give you more time because you're going to be the best guy out there. I mean, even the cute girl is going to watch you, you know? I mean, even your teammates are going to probably wonder what's going on. And, you know, let's not forget, if you're a young guy up and coming, you might even get that scholarship, your pro ball contract, you know, even a sponsorship deal. That actually is the truth. Because, seriously, people, that's what happens when you do this. I mean, it's basically... it's going to work for you, and it's going to work, by the way, in 3 phases. I should point that out. First is a pre-shock phase. You know, first 7 days of the program, your vert jump should increase about 3 to 5 inches. That's called pre-shock because it gets your body ready for what's going to happen. Second phase is the shock phase. That's when it's, you know, about 6 weeks long, really intense, is the main part of the program. Your nervous system is just shocked into leaping higher than anything even you or your friends thought were possible. Then, of course, the post-shock phase, which is where, you know, it's a full week where your body learns everything and it becomes cemented in your muscle memory. And if you lift weights and stuff, you understand what I mean by that. But in case you don't, muscles will retain that knowledge and they will act accordingly. So that's how you get 9 to 15 inches. And I mean, you know, very, very easy, very simple. But yes, a lot of work, not going to lie, because you do have to stick to the program. You have to do all the exercises exactly as Adam has shown them, you know, in the program. But if you do it, you're going to see the improvement. And you'll see it within a week, too. I mean, I saw it in mine. You could see it in yours, guaranteed. So, look, if Vertshock sounds great for you, and it should, all you have to do is just click the link below this video. Made it easy for you, people. Just click the link right below this video, and you're going to be able to check out the Vertshock program today for yourself. And on top of that, if you decide to get it, guess what? You're going to be jumping in no time. And I mean not just jumping. You're going to be flying, okay? I'm a little guy. I'm flying. I feel like, you know, Jordan out there, okay? I'm getting ready to put on my Jordan shoes, my old school guys, and I'm just going to go and dunk. And you know why? Because Vertshock worked for me, and it's going to work for you, okay? Click the link right below this video. I'm guaranteeing you can't go wrong with this, people. Good luck to all of you jumpers out there, all you wannabe players out there. You don't have to be wannabes anymore. You can be the real thing, okay? Click the link, have fun, and take care. The Vertshock program is waiting for you today. Take care, guys.